How's it going, everybody? So today I'm going to be checking out a new song by a band called Dying Phoenix, and the name of this song is Weaver of Lies. Now they have an album coming out called Winter is Coming. I'm not quite sure. I couldn't find a specific date of release, only that it's on the way. It's on the horizon. So this will give us a good idea of what to expect from the album. But I'm quite intrigued. I like the band name Dying Phoenix. And then the name of the song, Weaver of Lies, it just sounds cool. I'm already intrigued. So, yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's give this a listen, shall we? Rangers, go.
Plans of a cold-sided mind. Drink a glass of dust and sorrow. Closing his eyes, all the people led by my strings. On my stage of synchronous dreams, till my stage lights fading. I hear you, I see you, I have to entrance you. I'm near you, I creep inside you. Time, it's like a curse.
Everything hurts.
If you try to escape
over broken bridges ahead,
over fading stairs in the night, you'll see
I'm still behind.
I hear you, I see you, I have to entrance you. I'm near you, I creep inside your mind. Won't leave you alone, all alone. You'll fear me, weaver of lies, since I came for those silent words that feed my life. Promises denied. Won't leave you alone, all alone. You'll fear me, weaver of lies, since I came from no silent shore. You alone, all alone. You'll fear me, weaver of lies, since I came from no silent shore.
This one here. I like the music quite a bit. The heaviness, it sounds really, really nice and heavy and crunchy. Got me into the song, kind of in the beginning, with the guitar and then the bass, and you hear a little bit of like kind of choirs going, and the keyboard. I really like the drums. The drums may have been probably my favorite aspect of this song. Really liked how they sounded, really nice and heavy, and just his play style was really great. I liked a lot of the fills and just sounded hefty. So I dug that. But again, I also like the other music, with the guitar and the bass and everything. It sounded hefty. And so I really enjoyed that. Musically, it was nothing that sets the world on fire. It's kind of like a standard, somewhat symphonic metal sound, but the music was done well, in my opinion. I feel like there was a decent foundation set up to the song with the music and all of that. There's talent involved there. And, at times it didn't quite feel like it gelled with each other. There was moments where the music, maybe when there's too much going on, there was certain spots where, it was really heavy. You're getting those heavy riffs. And then you're getting the keyboard and then the choirs kind of sporadically. There's moments in there where it didn't quite feel cohesive. Like there was just a little bit too scattered. But for the most part, musically, I thought it was pretty solid. I like the vibe and again the heft behind it. It was cool, kind of like a dark symphonic metal sound. My main issue or gripe or critique is with the vocals. I just neither of the vocals, neither the male nor the female vocals, in my opinion, really matched the song. Like it just didn't. I don't know. It just sounded and felt out of place. Both vocals. It just felt out of place. I don't know. It just they didn't really quite suit the song, in my opinion. And then when they were going together, like kind of back and forth and duet, their voices don't mix well either, in my opinion. This is strictly my opinion, but yeah, I don't know. Their voices, they don't complement each other very well. So, vocally, I really could not get into the song. It just didn't land. It kind of felt like you had this song here, this music, and then the vocals were kind of like just on top of it, and it just didn't feel like it really part of the song. And then when they started going back and forth, it kind of took me out of it even more, just because I don't know. Like I said, their voices, in my opinion, just don't complement each other very well. So it just didn't vibe. And then the vocal melodies I felt was, I mean, it was fine. It was kind of standard, with the verses and whatnot. And then it kind of went to the pre-chorus. But then the transition between the pre-chorus and the chorus just felt really weird to me. Just really, really weird. Like, yeah, I don't mind the chorus. The chorus itself grew on me a little bit. It's moderately catchy and again, it's relatively standard, but it kind of went with the music decent enough, in the chorus. But the transition between the vocal melody and the pre-chorus to the chorus, it just felt really, really weird. Normally the pre-chorus builds seamlessly into the chorus, but here it's like it kind of built to here, and then the chorus kind of just broke off from that and just kind of did its own thing, like over here, instead of it being like connected. It's like the pre-chorus like went to here, and then the chorus kind of starts like over here. So it just felt weird, really kind of jarring, in my opinion. And then in there in the bridge, or what there was of it, it kind of like started like kind of ramping up a little bit, and it showed the drummer, and he did a couple like cool things, and I thought it was gonna really go all in a little bit, and then just like the pre-chorus or whatever just kind of started up again. I was like, oh, like I think of the reaction, you'll probably see me like getting ready, because it was so brief. Like I expected some kind of a bridge in there to musically, get like heavy or get some solos or something, because it was starting to sound kind of cool, and it sounded like it was about to like go all in, and I was ready. And then it kind of like started with the pre-chorus to the chorus, and I was like, oh, and I kind of like sat back down, just like, okay, that's that, I guess. But yeah, so at the end of the day, this song, it just didn't. It was too many pieces were kind of scattered around. It just didn't all feel like one whole cohesive thing. Yeah, I mean, with that being said, musically, I think there's something there, but the vocal melodies and the vocal styling, I think that definitely needs to be revamped in some way, kind of work to blend with the music and all that a little bit better, and especially with their dual voices, get it to where it sounds a little bit more like they vibe together, because it just sounded a little bit odd to me. But anywho, that's my thoughts on this one. It's an interesting one. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this song, and I'll catch you all next time, Ranger.